What's up, y'all? It's Raw Combo, and this is the strangest pre-game thing that's ever happened before the game even started. So the guy I'm playing is Duval County. He sends me a message. So I'm like, all right, this is interesting. Maybe he's a sub or whatever. And he says profile. So I'm like, all right, I'll check out this dude's profile. And first thing I see is IP booters are toast. and then he goes over through tampering is a federal offense or blah blah blah. And so I'm like, I've never seen that before, but I understand what he means, man. IP booting is annoying. It's the worst. I know Addy got it today, and he said he's gonna go up to the local police department and ruin that guy or whatever. But I said, I feel you, bro. And he sent me a message saying, you touch my IP, you're messed up. And I was like, dude, relax, man. I'm like, I was like, I understand what you're saying. And so he's in the red and I'm in the white. I feel like this guy Duval County. I've heard his name before. I don't know if he's on one of the Madden sites or I don't know. Like he could have a YouTube channel. I mean, he in his profile it said camera. I don't know what that means, but what is that? I don't know if he has a handheld or what. But this was it was the strangest pregame message, and I don't know, man. I've never encountered that, so that was hilarious. So y'all let me know if y'all have heard of this guy. I don't know why his name sounds familiar. He could be a sub. I have no idea, but if he was, I would think he would just say, hey, what's up, Route Combo or whatever. I'm a sub. I don't know. But anyways, let's get to some gameplay. Let's move on from that. So I stop him and then I score a touchdown on my very first play. And look at this guy. He's trying to block my extra point, and I can't believe it. He's like, talking about all these IP booting and everything. He's gonna go and block my extra point. I'm like, all right, well, that's kind of a bitch move. So I just sent him a message saying, block field goals or question mark or yeah, that's what I said. And I'm like, I can't believe he's actually blocking it. He goes off sides, whatever. So I get back down. I just do the the meter or whatever, and what do you know? He blocks the extra point. So, in my mind, I was laughing. I was like, man, it would be hilarious if if I knew how to IP boot, or if I did that, just IP boot him right then, just because of the funny shenanigans pregame. I don't know, man. I thought it was just hilarious. So let's get back to it. I set a nice little A gap there, and so now he's blocking 8 people. So he only has 2 guys in coverage. So good luck with that, buddy. And so I get another stop on 4th down, and just moving the ball again. So I came out on the FL screen right here because I figured he was pissed because of I don't know, man. He seemed like he was mad at something. Maybe he just got IP booted or whatever. But yeah. So I score quickly again. I'm not going for 2. I'm not chasing the points. I made sure he couldn't block my extra point. I just waited or whatever instead of just kicking it really fast. So I'm up 13-0, doing pretty good on defense so far. My blitzes are getting there, or at least impacting the game. And for all of y'all that got the guide, a really good thing to do is to mix in just playing coverage after you've blitzed him a few times. And what they'll end up doing is they block a lot of people. I saw that 4th down. He blocked 8 people to stop and had a 2-man route on 4th and 10. And that's just about adjustments. You can't really teach that in a guide that you get. It's just about a feel for the game, a feel of what he's trying to do. And same thing with offense. But defense, I feel like it's more about adjustments than it is plays. Like offense, you can get a good scheme or ebook or whatever you do, and you can kind of use those plays, and plays are effective regardless. But defense is, I feel like it's more about scenarios than that. And you see my quarterback throws it right off my offensive lineman's head, and this game is just strange, man. So I was able to get in there, get a touchdown, and he blocked 6, and my 3-man A gap got him there once again. Then 3rd and 17, my blitz came in again. He threw the ball before his receiver was even ready, and then I just covered the receiver because I knew he was going to go on a streak. And I wasn't going to allow it. I was going to take one side away and then undercut his inside throw, which I was able to do, get an interception. He tested the users and he failed. So I'm up 23. The game's looking pretty good. he has some blitzes. You know, I can tell he's a good player. Most people who have anything like IP booting, you know, don't dare do that and all that stuff. You know, you think he's probably been IP booted before. So he had some pretty good red zone defense right there. Got a nice little stand. But I was able to waste out the time to kick the field goal to end the half, so he didn't get a possession to try to come back down and kick a field goal as well to negate that field goal I got at the end of the half. So I'm up 23-3, up by 20 points, beginning of the third quarter. Kicks an onside kick, which, whatever, you know, he's down 3 possessions, I understand. And look at this. Boom, sucker, look at that teabag. So just look and check out how I clicked on and I undercut the defender, and Randy Moss was able to go up and snatch it. I got it at the high point. And so back at the 3-yard line, 2-yard line, first and goal. So now I got to try to get in. And once again, he's doing a really good job on his red zone defense. And right there, I flipped the controller right, and it didn't do anything for some reason. So I ended up kicking a field goal, just taking my points. You know, I'm in control of this game. And so, you know, I don't want to give him any momentum. And momentum is huge in Madden. So I take my points to go up 26-3. Halfway through the third quarter, he's finally getting some offensive flow and slowing down my blitzes. You know, halfway in the third quarter, I'll take that. You know, I think that's a really good job on defense for me, because defense is really, really tough. Throws a nice little dot right there. I just sent like 3 people on that blitz, and also he does hurry up offense the whole time, so it's a lot harder to make adjustments whenever they start rolling. And then look at this bait, like boom, and I sprint right in front of the yellow line. Press Y, and then I guess his receiver got it. Just bad luck. I can't get too mad over that, because, you know, I felt like I made the right play. Baited him into the interception. It's just bad luck right there. And, you know, that happens in this game. You can't let it get to you. So, right there, it could have been a completion. Could have not. I don't know. I don't think it was that great of a play. So, we got 4th and goal. This is a huge stop if I can get him. And I kind of read what he was doing, and it took away that right side of the field, the whole play action and everything. Nothing's open. Throws a dot. Look at this guy. Let's look at this again. He just throws a dot. Look at this adjustments I have. I know that Walker guy's going to go into the flat, so I guard that. I know Davis is going to do a corner route. And he's running backwards off his back foot. Kaepernick, look at this. Boom, dot. And I got bailed out from the drop. But I decided to throw a dot right there myself. I was I was about to get a safety called on me right there, so that was a good play on my behalf. And then he just had bad users right there, able to make go 90 some yards, 95, 96 yards or whatever, or not 96, like 80 yards or whatever in like 2 plays, and get in the end zone. No, get to the 1-yard line. Did my quarterback sneak move and didn't get in, but I'm going to try to get on 3rd down. I have 2 more times to get in. I was able to capitalize, get the touchdown, and get the W. He ends up quitting out. So let's see. I got 16 points. Yeah, 16 points. This guy was definitely a good guy. It was just a very strange beginning.